Happy Friday! Welcome back to Drinking by My Shelf. My name is Emma and today I am doing the Flip the Page challenge. This is yet another amazing challenge created by Jesse the Reader. He is on a roll at the moment. He did the How Well Do You Know Your Books challenge, which I did a few weeks ago. I will link to that. And now this one looks so much fun because it reminds me of those kind of childhood games like MASH that we used to play where you find out like who you're going to marry and what kind of house you're living in. This is basically that, but for booktube. Amazing, sign me up, let's do this. So it's going to be complicated to do because I have to have 3 random number generators on the go at one time. One to locate the shelf, one to locate the book on that shelf, and then to find the page. Step 1, getting a new identity. This one, I'm gonna let the random numbers lead me to a book and the first name that I see on the page I open it to is my new name. Okay, so we've got shelf 11, book 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Okay, it generated me page 240. Are we ready to learn my new name? 240. The first name is Katie Bell. My name is now Katie Bell. Not a bad name. Okay, on shelf 16, book 2, we find Goodbye Christopher Robin by Anne Thwaite. This movie, Goodbye Christopher Robin, honestly was the best thing I've ever seen. It made me cry so hard. And this is the book that the movie was based on, so it's all about like A. Milne and the story behind making Winnie the Pooh. So that gave me page 121, and the first location I see is where I, Katie Bell, am moving to. 121, the North Pole. Great. Katie Bell is moving to the North Pole. I am going to be cold. Next we're finding a job. So the coordinates are going to lead me to a random object and then I figure out like what my job is based on that object. Shelf 2, book 17. 17 we've got The Burning Page by Genevieve Cogman and I got page 18. Object. What's object? These are all like... Roof. There we go. Roof. That's an object. So I guess I'm like a roof layer? Is that what it's called? I'm somebody who builds roofs in the North Pole. I guess they need to be like extra insulating. This is a big life change for me. Right now I do not like being cold and I do not like manual labour. Oh, next I'm going to get a romance. So the coordinates are going to lead me to a person and that's who I'm getting a crush on in the office. Shelf 12, book 16. This is The Homemaker by Dorothy Canfield Fisher. Quite a limited selection of characters in here. And quite a lot of them are children, so I'm going to say skip any of the children. And I've got page 142. So the character I'm falling for is Nell. Who's Nell? Great name though. Don't know, don't remember, but anyway, at work I'm getting a crush on a lady called Nell. Okay, so I want to get this crush moving places. So I have to use the coordinates to find the first piece of dialogue, and that is the first thing I say to Nell. I hope it's something flirty and not something weird. Shelf 10, book 23. 23, Spells and Sleeping Bags by Sarah Manowski. I hope it's something witchy. I've got page number 218. That was before. That's the first thing I say to Nell? What is that in response to? What does that mean? Nell is not going to fancy me from that. Unless maybe she'll think I'm just mysterious and interesting. Oh, apparently it worked. That line really got them. Next thing you know, you're in love. You're going to propose. That was fast work. But buying a wedding ring is too expensive. So, the coordinate's going to take me to the first object I see, which is the object I use to propose to Nell. My god, what is this going to be? 925. When Jesse did this, he got like dirty laundry or something with his object. So, hopefully I do better than that. I've already forgotten. 925. Okay. 23, 24, 25. I just went round because there weren't 25. Page number 56. And the first object I see. Fizzy water. Nell, this sparkling water reminds me of your sparkling eyes. That could work. Okay, next we're looking for some more dialogue. And this is going to be my vows in the wedding ceremony. Shelf 6, book 19. The House of Birds. This is a very pretty book to be my vows. Page 41. And the first bit of dialogue is... There's no dialogue on that page. Should I just pick another number? This will... Oh my god. This is the worst vows ever. This will never be what you two want it to be. But I'm saying this, so who's the two? Maybe Nell's pregnant with my child. And I'm just letting her down gently. This will never be what you two want it to be. I'm already a deadbeat wife. Okay, well after that crushing disappointment, it's time to go on honeymoon, so now I am getting led to the location of that. 1121, The Wide Window by Lemony Snicket. Hair in my face. Page 172, a lake. That's the best I can do on that page. We're going for a honeymoon to a lake. That sounds pretty nice. Ooh, things got a little cray on the honeymoon and now you're expecting a baby. I mean, I just said I already was, but fine. The next coordinates, I'm looking for the first name and that's going to be the name of our child. the one who I'm about to desperately disappoint. Shelf 5, Book 8. We have The Girl Who Saved the King of Sweden by Jonas Jonasson. Ooh, we've got page 399. First name on that page is President Who. What a pretty name. Okay, so we're jumping forward 5 years. Me, Nell, and President Who all still living happily together. But now, President Who wants a pet. So for this one, I'm going to look for the first creature on a page, and that has to be the pet. But if there isn't a creature, then the first object you find will have to be used as a pet. Oh god. 1815. Okay, so that was Lovesick by Jessie Cave. This is a little book of like really cute little comic strips that she draws. They're really lovely. I don't know how many creatures or objects I'm going to find in these, because they're basically just all like people talking to each other. Let's give it a go. Oh, it doesn't have page numbers. Should I just pick a random page then? And here, bullshit bitch. Okay, President Who is getting a bullshit bitch as her pet. I guess that could just be a female dog. She's getting a dog. Ooh, I'm warm from all this running around. Okay, next President Who is going to school, so I'm just going to look for random words on the page and then create from them the name of her school. Okay. Oh, this is more mental effort required for this one. 1725, and we have a craft beer book. I bought this for RG ages ago. This is a guide to the nation's finest beers and breweries. Fantastic. Page 87, Ambergeddon, flagship, company, caramel. What do I have to do? Make a school out of that. Okay, so President Who is going to go to a school called the Ambergeddon Company, where she will learn fine things about how to make beer. Oh my god, that was stressful. I nearly just died. Did you see it? Okay, now I decide I'm going to set up a YouTube channel as a side hobby. Not drinking by my shelf though, this one is Katie Bell. Okay, so this time the coordinates are going to take me to something that's going to be the core topic of my YouTube channel. A channel that's not about books, can you imagine? Shelf 1, Book 25. Oh my god. I've got Ship of Theseus. This book is absolutely packed with like random crap. So I'm nervous about it all falling out. But ooh, let's see. Page 135. Katie Bell is setting up a YouTube channel about handkerchiefs. Fascinating. I don't know if it's about making handkerchiefs, reviewing handkerchiefs, explaining handkerchiefs and their various uses. Who knows? Okay, now I have to name my handkerchief YouTube channel. So again, this is one where I'm just supposed to pick like random words from the page and then put them together to make a name. 1222. I got Ella Enchanted! Okay, so on page 33, I hope there's actually the word handkerchief on here, that'd be cool. Okay, 33. Apron, heavy, laundry, hose, robe, pinafore, silken scarf. Yeah, that's close. The silken scarf. That's going to be the name of my YouTube channel. My name's Katie Bell. Welcome to the Silken Scarf. Let me tell you about your handkerchief. Oh, no, scrap that. Apparently that's not what I say when I start my videos, because the very next question is about finding out what my greeting is to my viewers. So this time I'm looking for the first piece of dialogue I see. Shelf 13, Book 21. Oh, did you see me fall over? 21. This is My House is Falling Down by Mary Loudon. This is a book I haven't read yet. Tell me it's real. Okay, so maybe that's what this channel is about. I open up every video saying, tell me it's real, and then I analyze whether somebody's handkerchief is real from the time period. It's like porn stars or the ones about people's stuff in their attic. I don't know, I don't watch these shows. Is that what they're about? I'm gonna investigate whether they're genuinely old handkerchiefs. This sounds like an interesting YouTube channel that I might actually set up now. Okay, I guess I got bored of my channel because now I've decided to write a book. So this time again I am picking random words to create a book title. Shelf 7, Book 16. 16, Gingerbread by Helen Oyeyemi. This is a very cool and weird book, so we should get some good words. On page number 196, we have jazz, harp, girl, dead ends. My book is going to be called Dead Jazz Ends. Ooh, mysterious. You'd pick that up? Okay, now I'm literally just the first line that I read, whether it's dialogue or not, is going to be the first line of my book. 1312. This is Hummingbird by Tristan Hughes. We are opening. What's my book called? Dead Jazz Ends. So you buy the book Dead Jazz Ends, and the first line of this amazing book is, these days, whenever I step into a museum, oh my god, it's a long line. These days, whenever I step into a museum or happen to glimpse one of their names on a street sign, I picture their accounts teetering in the stagnant murk of that room. What light there was tinged a mossy green by the swamp. I am literary as fuck. Plot twist! Okay, I have to read what the plot twist is. Oh, the reason you created a new identity for yourself is because a killer was after you. Now that you're a mega famous author and YouTuber, people love the silken scarf, people love dead jazz ends, the murderer has tracked me down and they're coming for you. First character I see this time is going to be my killer. This is a little scary. Shelf 14, book 23. 23, this one doesn't have characters because it's non-fiction. This is an astronaut's guide to life on Earth, but let's give it a go. So on page 165, somebody called Tom is trying to kill me. I know a Tom. I'm gonna keep my eyes on him. One day you're setting up to film a YouTube video when you're suddenly struck by the killer. Tom has found me. This time I'm looking for the first object I come across, and that's what Tom is going to use to kill me. So I'm actually gonna die in this. Shelf 1, book 21. This is The State of the Art by Ian M. Banks. I haven't read this. This is RG's. It's a sci-fi book, so there's going to be some weird objects in here to kill me with. Okay, ready? Machine. Machine. He's going to kill me with a machine. Well, that sounds horrible. Okay, so then I'm dead. So this is the last bit because Katie Bell is no more. I'm going to flip to the page and find the first line I see, and that is going on my tombstone. That's why I was going to disappoint Nell and, what's my daughter's name? President Who. This will never be what you two want it to be, because I'm going to be killed tragically young. This is a sad story, Jessie. Shelf 8, book 22. The Adventures of Maud West, Lady Detective. Good one to end on, because this is one of my favourite books of the year. It's about a detective, obviously, but a real life one. It's non-fiction. You should look her up. She's very interesting. Though, actually, you won't be able to find very much about her online because she's so mysterious, so you just have to read this book, because it's all in here. Page 143, and the first line I see is going to be on my tragic tombstone. Okay, so the first line I'm looking at is quite long, so I'm just going to, just take the first bit. To give Maud her due. That doesn't sound like something you say when someone's died. Was Nell having an affair with someone called Maud? So now she's kind of pleased I'm dead? Because now Maud gets her? Well, I felt thoroughly depressed about my alternative life. But also, that was fun. That was a cool challenge idea from Jessie. And, you could just do that again and come up with a whole new story every time. In fact, let's start again now. Just kidding, not going to do that. I'm very hot and sweaty. Follow me on Instagram, @drinkbymyshelf, and hit that subscribe button for new videos twice a week, especially every Friday when I drink with you. Okay, see you next time.